welcome back to the channel. I'm David Steele, or Commander Numpty, or Captain Numpty, depending on your perspective, and we're back in USS Greenling, USN 614, and we have a contact. Let's take a look. Okay, so, just one contact right now. We suspect it's submerged. I'm not sure. Our mission is to investigate, seek and destroy a Soviet resupply vessel. And
Con sonar Sierra 1 is classified as submerged submarine.
looks like a Foxtrot tried to bounce us, and he is operating above the layer.
Make depth 4 by feet, dive I.
We don't believe he is operating at periscope
Con,
depth.
dive at 4 by feet, dive I.
So let's take a look.
Up scope.
Is there anything else up here? Nothing. We are in the middle of the Norwegian Sea. There's nothing beneath us for at least 3,000 feet. That seems fair enough.
Down scope.
I'll go ahead and get my depth down to about, we'll set 150.
Make depth 150 feet, dive I.
At least at first, and let's look at weapons. Okay, plenty of mod zeros, plenty of mod ones even, 2 mod zeros, and 2 mod 3s. I think I want to tackle this guy with a mod 0. The mod 0 is the most inferior torpedo type that we carry. It's the pre-production type. Let's see if we can get below this layer and still be able to detect it. That'd be very good. Let's go ahead and change my course. Let's run.
Come left 2, 3, helm I.
Let's notch my original direction. And let's go ahead and reload. One of these torpedoes loaded as a mod 0, but I just don't know which one, so let's take a look. I guess it wasn't tube 1, but now it will be. Alright, we'll get that loaded in, and let's see what this guy's doing. Got a pretty good idea of his location already, which is nice.
Con, dive at 150 feet, dive I.
I'm going to get my conning tower proper below the layer, so we'll go down to closer to 180 foot, I think. So that's going to help. If I sit under the layer, I'm going to be just a little bit harder to detect, which is always good. There we go. As will my torpedoes. He's probably going to detect the torpedo. I'm actually going to straighten up my course
Con
here.
sonar Sierra 1 is cavitating.
Okay, so he might be doing a crazy Ivan. He might have detected me and he's turning around, but I don't think so. Still, gives a pretty good idea of his location. Let's actually just let's take a look at him. There he is. I mean, he seems to be turning away. Now, this is too good to be true.
Torpedo room, tube 1 ready. Rig ship for ultra quiet.
We're on ultra quiet right now. If he does put his tail to me, which he may well do, we're going to go ahead and fire. So I'm actually going to we'll keep on my same course. We'll actually turn south, and we'll turn away.
Come left 2, 180, helm
I don't
I.
really want to fire at the same time as I'm turning, so I might have to cancel that turn order in just a few seconds. He is putting his tail to me. Well, they may have stopped turning. I think he has. Okay. Still, I'm in his baffles. Stop my turn and get my torpedo out.
Shoot 1, aye sir.
I'm going to go ahead and head south. I'm
Come left 2, 180,
actually going
helm
to
I.
stay at this depth. We'll just increase my speed to 10 knots.
Make turns for 10 knots. Maneuvering I.
Now, as he continues his turn, I'm going to move my torpedo.
Maneuvering. Making turns for 10 knots.
I'll try and move this thing northwest to keep in his baffles, because he may detect that torpedo and then fire upon that torpedo, and of course his torpedo is then going to be, it's not that big a threat, set 65s. I think he's doing a crazy Ivan, and I suspect that we're going to get detected here. Yeah, okay. I think he's just fired upon me. He has,
Con,
okay.
helm, steady. Make con sonar. We are cavitating.
I'm going to run up to 15 knots, going to drop my depth below 200 foot. He knows where we are, but he doesn't have wires on his
Making
torpedoes.
turns for.
Passing 200 feet.
Should stop the cavitation at below 200
Con
feet.
sonar. No longer cavitating.
Okay. Now, why 15 knots? Well, we're running at 15 knots because that's the speed that we can keep a wire connected to our torpedo. Okay, this should be a fairly straightforward interception engagement at this point. He's not able to detect me, we don't think. He heard the torpedo. He's firing upon that. And so I'm going to getting out of dodge. That torpedo's 2,000 yards away from me, so I'm not at a massive risk of exposure. I'm going to accelerate time. I feel lucky. My crew is very experienced at this point as well, so they're very adept at handling things. Right, he's getting up to speed. He's running at 13 knots right now, but yeah, that weapon's not even a threat. We'll reduce my speed. Actually, no, we won't. Keep ourselves at 15 knots.
Come right to 2, 3, 1. Helm aye.
So that if we have
helm. Steady course.
if we have to counterfire or fire another one, then we're at least this distance from him. My torpedo does have to travel quite a distance to get to him. I mean, there's another 4,000 yards before it reaches the target. And this is the least powerful warhead, the least effective sensor suite on this torpedo.
Con sonar. Noisemaker bearing 276.
So he's feeling the pressure right now.
Con sonar. Noisemaker bearing 276.
Rig ship for ultra quiet.
I'm gonna run to ultra quiet. Let's get the best sensors on this guy. I want to potentially not run this thing live until the last minute. We fired another one at me. Okay. So see, if he'd fired 3, there could be one a spread of them heading south. Let's just take a look. I don't see anything, and it's a bit immersion losing, but okay. Right, I think we're going to run this torpedo active. I don't think there's anything else out there. We haven't detected it, but if there is, this will most certainly get their attention.
Con sonar. Noisemaker bearing 275.
I'm going to have this torpedo be right on him when it goes live. I think he's 600 yards away, maybe. It'll be a little closer. Let's go ahead and watch this torpedo. So it looks like he's heading south. Any second now the torpedo will go live.
Con, fire control,
Okay.
weapon acquired.
And the active sonar is going to bounce back off his hull. There we go, and we'll even see him. I'm going to let this Mod 0 take itself in. I don't particularly want to steer. He's due to drop a noisemaker any second.
Con sonar. Noisemaker bearing 273.
Just for the sake of it, I'm going to turn it. I know I said I wouldn't, but I'm going to. And we missed, because of course we missed. So I'll manually turn this. Good grief! Way to go, David.
Con sonar. Noisemaker bearing 272. Con sonar. Lost
look at that.
contact. Sierra 1. Last bearing 272. Contact breaking up.
So he couldn't get far because he's kind of sluggish. So that's one dispatched. It's go ahead and jump back to me. We'll get this tube reloaded. Yep, I click that. So I guess mod 1 is being loaded, I think. Oh no, maybe it's a mod 3. I don't want a mod 3. I want a mod 1 loaded. Okay, there we go. And just yeah. That's a fairly clean, straightforward interception. So I guess what we'll take from this, I really do feel that the Soviets are on the back foot. Feel like we're ahead in the campaign. Do I want to live stream their last few missions? No. I mean, yes, but also no. Right. Well, I hope you enjoyed a pretty clean interception here. Greenling lives on, and like I say, I get the feeling that we're drawing to a close in this campaign, so hopefully we will be ending this soon. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. Take care. Goodbye. Hey, welcome back to the USS Greenling. My name's Commander Numpty, or David Steele, and here's me boat. Well, we are in the search for resupply vessel of some description, and
Make depth 4 by feet, dive by.
we don't know if we've found it right now, but we've certainly found something. And as you can see from the intro,
Con, dive at 4 by feet, dive by.
we can certainly hear something. I'm going to pop my sensors up.
Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 3, last bearing 203. Contact faded.
It looks like Sierra 1's a Foxtrot submarine, and I don't know if Sierra 2, I suspect there's something on the surface. Just pop my sensors up.
Upscope, raise the radar mast.
Now, if there's something up here that's flying around, I'm in big trouble. But
Con
that
sonar
does not appear to be
master
the case.
1 is classified as merchant.
Make depth 4 by feet, dive by.
Let's at least take a look at this fishing vessel, if we can. And bearing 324. So where are you? There you are. I think it's friendly. Yes, yeah, I think it is. Okay. Well, not much to see here, so we're good with that. Let's go ahead and drop those down.
Downscope.
Let's see, where is our friend? Oh. Interesting. So actually, Sierra 3 is the contact. Oh, I got that wrong. I did not identify correctly. That's bad. Okay, let's get myself down to 150 foot then.
Make depth 150 feet, dive by.
That'll teach me to be overconfident.
Rig ship for ultra quiet.
We'll run ultra quiet, and let's see if we can pick up M2 again. Sorry, Sierra 3 even. Let's look at M1. What is M1? It's another trawler, it's another friendly.
Con sonar new contact bearing 207. Designated Sierra 4.
Now that's interesting. I guess there's more than one submerged contact then. What is this? It might be a Victor 3. I'm going to go with the Victor 3, I think.
Con sonar Sierra 4 is classified as submerged submarine.
So Sierra 3 is out there somewhere. We just don't know what Sierra 3 is yet. Okay, well, Victor 3 is deeper. Let's see. So the Victor 3 is a creditable threat. It's well equipped. It's got rocket launched torpedoes. That's not good. But he's probably some
Con,
distance.
Dive at 150 feet, dive by.
I'm saying that he might not be.
Come left to 180. Helm
So I've got
high.
plenty of depth below the keel. I think what we're going to do is end up playing a game of cat and mouse here. I want to try and pick up Sierra 3. I want to get my depth just a little lower, so that my conning tower is clear of the layout, which is good enough. There we go. Actually, I just cancelled my turn. Let's go ahead and continue the turn. Like so. I'm going to accelerate time here. Oh, he's quite close. Okay. That's... I mean... It's...
Con, helm, steady course.
That's okay. He's running deep as well. Put his ears on me. His ears on me aren't great. Let's get my depth down as well. We'll go ahead and mount his depth to about the sort of 750 foot point.
Make depth 750 feet, dive I.
Of course, he's coming up now, but okay. Right. Yeah, he's changing his depth. Now, we
Make depth 700 feet, dive I.
don't know what Sierra 3 was, and...
Dive at 700 feet, dive I.
Okay, now we know what the Victor 3 is. So he's moving at 10 knots, which, even despite that, he's got reasonably good ears on me.
Come right to 253. Helm I.
He can't detect me, but if he slows down quite a bit and I make a bit more noise, he likely could. So I'm going to, even despite this, I'm still going to get
helm. Steady course.
a little closer to him, because I really want to see what
Con sonar regained contact
Sierra
on
3 is.
Sierra 3, bearing 210.
Sierra 3 may be just the same. I don't think it's a Charlie 1. It's not an Oscar. So there might be a pair of Victor 3s. Yeah, I think it possibly is. What else could it be? Is it possible? I think it's a Victor 3. Okay?
Con sonar Sierra 3 is classified as submerged submarine.
So, what's a pair like you doing in a place like this? That's probably not a good chat-up line, and it might work, who knows. But in these circumstances, yeah, that's a little... It's interesting that there's two of them. It's interesting that two of them operating at a similar depth. And we're more than capable of taking care of them, don't get me wrong. But at the same time, we might want to be just a little careful here. Because you can't be too careful with these guys. But I would really ruin my campaign if they got me. Of course it would. Although there might be another boat available, I don't really want to be doing that. So, given that we know that 2-1 is a Mod 0 to Mark 48 torpedo, they are less effective. Their warhead is less effective as the Mod 1s and Mod 3s I carry. So I'd rather hit these with a Mod 1 or a Mod 3. If I hit them with a Mod 0, I might force it to the surface, and then that's going to get messy because I'm going to be forced to hit it with a harpoon. Let's go ahead and just reload torpedo 1. So that's a Mod 3. Let's get a Mod 1 in there. Yeah, I'm running accelerate time, and then let's just
Con, torpedo room, tube 1 ready.
see what is... So I don't know which one's which. Let's go ahead and reload torpedo 2. Alright, that looks like it was a Mod 1 as well. So let's try 3. Yep. And I guess 4. Yeah, okay.
Con, torpedo room, tube 2 ready.
So we've got 4 Mod 1s loaded. That's about the best that we can really want to be in for right now.
Con, torpedo room, tube 4 ready. Rig ship for ultra quiet.
With these guys having Y-guided torpedoes that are comparable to my Mod 1s, I would say, and there being 2 of them, 2 versus 1 isn't going to be an interesting fight. And they're going to fire upon me once they detect me, and they've got towed arrows, so it's going to be hard to get it in their baffles. But that all said, I feel like giving them a Mark 48, and it's a bit of a range. They're going to get close to hearing me at this range. And they're moving at 10 knots, so I'm going to gradually fall behind them. I think what I want to do is let's just run west.
Come right to 270. Helm I.
We're going to fall behind them.
Con, helm. Steady course.
If we get a chance at Sierra 3, if she presents her baffles to me, I'll go ahead and fire, but otherwise, this could be a waiting game. So, I'm going to pause the recording, and I'll be back when something a bit more interesting has happened. Back in a jiffy. Okay, a period of time has happened since I last updated. And
come left to 180. Helm I.
We're in Sierra 3's baffles. I'm going to go ahead and turn south. And the reason why, 2 reasons. One, I'm going to launch on this guy any second, which is good. And then what I'm going to do is I really want to continue heading south, but I might bump my speed up a little bit. I'm going to lose my sonar on him. It'll be okay. But what I want to do is when he counterfires, I don't want him to be able to detect me. So he's going to have an idea I am. He's got a fairly narrow cone behind him where he knows he can't detect anything until it's much closer. So it's going to give him an idea. He's going to think I'm behind him, which of course I'm going to be. So we'll turn. I say we'll turn away. My boat turns so slowly. I think we'll maybe. I might just end up just running. I say running away. Yeah, because I really want to have the torpedo heading off in his direction at first, and then I'm going to turn it southwest to get it right on his tail. Okay, I think we are pretty much heading south right now. We'll likely end up just continuing. Oh no, we really want to head north. Now I think about it. Alright, that's good enough. Let's do that. And let's get my first torpedo on its way. Now I'm going to fire the torpedo on the left side, the port side of the boat, which is away from him. It will help minimize the sound. So he shouldn't hear this, but just in case he does, this is going to help. Quick depth check. Yep, good depth.
Shoot 2-1.
Okay.
Aye, sir.
So torpedo's on the way, and it's clear of the boat. It goes ahead and starts to turn. So I'm going to go ahead and position this torpedo, running it southwest.
Come right to 0, 0, 0. Helm
I'm
aye.
going to turn north. I'm actually going to bump my speed up to 10 knots.
Make
we're gonna-
turns for 1, 0 knots. Maneuvering aye.
We're going to head above the layer. We're going to actually head up to about periscope
maneuvering.
depth.
Making turns for 1, 0 knots.
The reason why we're increasing speed is because it's going to help me maneuver. I think I might want to just possibly go up to 15 knots. We might lose.
Make turns for 1, 5
Yeah, we
knots.
did.
Maneuvering
So
aye.
we lost our sonar signal on him.
Maneuvering. Making turns for 1, 5 knots.
It's okay. I got a pretty good idea where he is. And as soon as we've completed our turn, we're going to get my speed back down
600 feet.
to 5 knots. We'll run again to ultra quiet. But just for the time being, I want to complete my turn and get my depth up. And as we rise, we'll have to throttle back anyway. Stop myself from cavitating. Okay, so far so good. I will accelerate time for just a few seconds.
Passing 500 feet.
Good enough. And let's get back to ultra quiet. Yep, almost stopped turning. Yep, I guess we're still stopped turning now.
Con, helm, steady course.
Rig ship for ultra quiet.
Okay, so we're down at ultra quiet, and I'm going to accelerate time again.
Passing 400 feet.
Back to 5 feet.
Passing 300 feet.
5 knots even, sorry.
Passing 200 feet. Passing 100 feet.
Okay, let's arrest my ascent. Now, I don't think he has, well, actually,
Con sonar regained contact on. Master 1, bearing 2, 3, 1.
so I'm very close to being above the layer. I think maybe I
Con
will.
sonar regained contact on. Master 2, bearing 3, 3, 9.
What I want to do is just squeak below the layer. See if I can get a better sonar on Sierra 3.
Passing 100 feet.
Should any second now I could arrest my descent. Okay, good enough. That works. Now I don't know if he's moving away from me or not, but I'm going to turn the torpedo towards him. Like so. And let's accelerate time. Do I have anything? I don't know if he's detected my torpedo yet. And I unfortunately aren't getting a good enough acoustics on him. We think he's still moving at 10 knots. We don't know for sure. Yes, he is. Okay. I really do want to keep this torpedo as hidden as I can, just for the time being. But I think I've waited long enough. Okay, so the trap is hopefully set. I'm going to turn this torpedo live. It's going to start making a lot more noise. And then we'll see if it picks him up. And if it does, fantastic. If it doesn't, it will at least be moving it towards him at higher speed. So let's hit it. Okay, we didn't detect him. That's bad. Let's accelerate time. See if we can pick him up. Still nothing.
Con, fire
There he
control,
is.
weapon acquired.
Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and get myself up above the layer. I don't think I'm in danger of any counterfire.
Con sonar, launch transient from Sierra 3.
So he will have fired
Con
upon...
sonar, launch
Yeah, we
transient
see him
from
there.
Sierra 3.
I'm manually
Con,
keeping...
fire control,
There we go.
weapon acquired.
Manually keeping the torpedo
Passing
pointing towards
100
him.
feet.
He's not going to detect anything off me at this distance. He's turning around. He's accelerating. Well, he's got a torpedo on his 6. Or actually, he's heading towards the torpedo. Let's go ahead and run my sonar active. He's got that anti-air coating that's kind of helping. And let's
Make depth 4, 5 feet,
let's
dive
go
5.
periscope depth and let's watch this engagement. Now, torpedoes don't have cameras. Well, actually, that's not true.
Con, dive at 4, 5 feet, dive 5.
Some
Con
torpedoes,
sonar, noisemaker bearing 2, 6, 7.
I reckon, to have crude cameras. I think the Russians experimented with them, and I wouldn't be surprised if the US Navy did too. But this one certainly doesn't, so we're losing a bit of the immersion here.
Con, fire control, weapon acquired.
But I'm going to run with it because I like to see if well, it's quite cinematic to hit these guys. Yeah, he's ascending. He's got no chance of detecting me right now. Expecting another noisemaker, but we missed him, which is disappointing, but it happens.
Con sonar, noisemaker bearing 2, 6, 5.
Skilled captain there. Let's see, did we reacquire him? He's doing a numpty shuffle. Oh no, that he did. No. My torpedo is just like, doesn't know where I am. Where he is, even. Alright, let's turn it around then. I think we should pick him up like this. Still nothing.
Con, fire control, weapon countermeasure homing.
Well, now that's interesting. So I'm turning
Con sonar,
and
noisemaker bearing 2, 6,
bringing the
2.
torpedo up to his depth, and I'll see if that can get him. Here he is. Let's turn him this way. Turn the torpedo that is.
Con, fire control, weapon
Alright.
acquired.
Now you can have another go. I think we caught you with the shorts down.
Con sonar, noisemaker bearing 2, 6, 1.
Okay, now did that get him or not? It certainly stopped his propulsion system. I imagine he's sinking from the aft. Okay, let's take a quick look. Did we get him? Yes, we did. Okay. So that's one down. Now, at this juncture, I suspect that Sierra 4 will have heard this and has decided he's got something else to do somewhere else. So I'm going to just float around here for a bit. I'm going to keep at this this depth.
Con, torpedo room, tube 1 ready. Rig ship for ultra quiet.
There's a chance that Sierra 4 will come back and investigate. Now, I would wonder if these two submarines were heading to get their resupplies. It would not surprise me if that were the case, because it's what I would be doing. So let's get my depth down to 200 foot.
Make depth 200 feet, dive 5.
And see if we can detect Sierra 4 coming back to investigate,
Con,
because
dive at 200 feet, dive 5.
they will sometimes do that. They will sort of turn around and come back and sniff around and see if they can detect anything. And of course, if you happen to be waiting, I got a surprise for you, Ivan. Nothing.
Con sonar, lost contact. Master 1, last bearing 2, 3, 4. Contact faded.
Still, those torpedoes are active, so I can't quit the battle just yet. Okay. Range torpedoes. Right. Well, I think what I'm going to do. I don't really want to string this engagement out for too much longer, so I'll go ahead and I will see if we can. Yeah, I'm sure we'll be able to. I will call it for this one. So, thanks so much for hanging out. I hope you enjoyed it. It's unusual for me to let one go, but I think in this occasion, it kind of makes sense. So, I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you got something from it, and I'll see you the next time. Thanks so much, everyone. Goodbye.